Dear brothers and sisters, today I am on the islands of Hawaii, and behind me you can see the beautiful scenery, the volcano and trees. On my way back from Guam to Taiwan, now I have to go through Honolulu. I have a transit here, and I have a unique chance and a blessing to venerate, to be on pilgrimage, to venerate the holy icon of God of Hawaii. It's called the Hawaiian Iveron icon of the Mother of God. This is a miracle working icon which is producing myrrh. It's a very fragrant liquid, oily liquid that is produced by miracle, and I saw it myself. It's leaking from the icon and dipping inside the casket that holds this icon. And I want to introduce this icon and the Church of Hawaii, the situation with the church here. First of all, this land was visited by missionaries in 18th century, and they came. Eventually, they built a church in 1815. They built a church here, and many of them stayed. And in the middle of 19th century, Saint Innocent Veniaminov is later Metropolitan of Moscow, very famous missionary. He came here on this land, and he also has done mission here. He is famous for developing mission in Alaska and Aleutian Islands, which are not far from here. And actually the Alaskan mission was sending missionaries here to Hawaii to develop mission here also. And later descendants of these missionaries also lived here, and they've done a lot of farming here, even in the 20th century. The mission here was developed by the Russian Church, and all the time until maybe mid-20th century it was the Serbian Orthodox, the Orthodox Church of America, and also joined forces and developed the mission here. At present, mainly only two missions remain. It is the mission of the Russian Church, Rokor Russian Church outside Russia, and the mission of the Greek Orthodox Church. Now, about the icon. The icon that is here is in the parish of Rokor, and Father Athanasius Kohn is rector of this parish. He's brought this icon yesterday for me to venerate, and we've served a Kathistos prayer service in front of it. The icon is very interesting because it was just a regular icon printed on a regular cardboard in Russia, in Sofrino. Okay, it's thousands of icons like this printed every day. And later it was bought at a shop in Toronto in Canada, and was brought here by one of the faithful, one of the Orthodox faithful. And this icon began to produce this myrrh in his house, very fragrant. Not too much in the beginning, but later more and more, and now it's producing a lot. It's really leaking in large amounts. It's collected and it's then distributed to the faithful for anointment, and many miracles have happened. Ourselves, we received this myrrh in the past in Taiwan, and I've took this myrrh with myself to East Timor when we were doing mission there, and one guy who had a bad rash all around his body red and itchy all the time. We anointed him in Akusi in East Timor, and next day he was healed miraculously. Miracles like this happened many times in India, in United States, many places. People were healed from cancer and from all kinds of diseases. So it is really a wonder how Mother of God is expressing her love and care and special blessing to this land here. This icon was later taken to the church and was also taken to the United States to be inspected by the bishops to determine and give conclusion that this is really a miraculous icon, and this miracle is coming from God. It's not some kind of trick or something else. And later, after this was done, pilgrims from all over the world were coming here and venerating this icon. Please also come here whenever you have an opportunity to visit, to venerate this icon, to see how the mission is done here, to contribute to the work of the mission here. The mission now is done on these islands of Hawaii, but also I think it's a good start for the mission in other countries of the Pacific, other islands, because here the parishioners, they come from all over the place, all over the Pacific, from all those little islands. Of course, many Asians come from Asia, Americans come from the US and other countries. There are some Russians here, and it's also a very multicultural parish, similar to Taiwan, even more. And these people, through their relatives, through their friends in all those different islands, they can develop mission in other places as well. So I'm really hopeful that this can happen and at some point. But a lot of mission has to be done here in Hawaii itself, because it's like 1.5 million population. It's a big state, and it's really beautiful here. So I really hope that every one of you can visit. I did not expect it to be so beautiful, so nice as it is. So this is a brief introduction. I can tell you more about it in future if you're interested. May God bless you.